Today we're going to talk about creating a Google Doc, a new Google Doc. The first thing you'll do is navigate to your Google Drive. Once you're in your Google Drive, you're going to click on the red New button, and then you're going to choose Google Docs. This will open up a new Google Doc. The first thing that you want to get in the habit of doing is titling your document. So we're going to go here where it says Untitled Document in the top left, and we're going to click there, and we're going to name our document. Once you have it named, you'll want to look at the shared settings, and you'll need to decide who you need to share that with and what kind of rights they need to have. So the first thing you're going to do is click here on Share. It opens this window, and in order to get to see all the options, you need to go right down here in the bottom right corner and click on Advanced. So right now, I'm the only person that can access this document. I can do several things. One, I can go down into where it says invite people, and I can invite people individually to share a document. I'm going to share this document with Jody, and I have a choice whether I want her to be able to view only. She wouldn't be able to make any changes or comments. So I could choose can view. I can choose can comment, and that would allow her to make comments on my document but not make any changes to it. Or I can give her edit access to my document. If you give someone edit access to your document, you need to be aware that they can make changes. They can also delete that document. So those are some things to think about whenever you are sharing your document with people. Another thing that you need to be sure and do, think about whether you need to send that person an email letting them know that you're sharing that document with them. If you have a group that you're working with and they don't know that you're going to be sharing something with them, you might want to go ahead and leave this notify people box checked. You could click add message, and you can say, here's the project for us to work on together. As long as I have this checked, it's going to send an email to Jody telling her I'm sharing it with them. If you're sharing it with your teacher, please uncheck this box, because if you have 25 people in your class and you're all sharing something with your teacher, the teacher's usually aware that you're going to share it, and they can go to their Google Drive and look in their Shared With Me folder and find that. So you need to think about whether you need to notify them or not. Another way that you can share this document, if you go up here to where it says change, several things that you can do. If you want it to be where anyone can access it, you choose public. If you want it to be where anyone with the link can access it, this is your choice. Some things you may want only people in Granbury ISD to be able to find and access, and there's that option. And the other option is anyone at Granbury ISD who has the link can access. Now, once you choose one of these, you can also go down and decide whether you want them to have can view, can comment, or can edit rights. So I'm going to save my sharing settings, and I'm going to click OK. And this is telling me that I'm not sending an email to the people that I'm sharing it with, and I'm okay with that. So I'm going to say okay, and then done. Now, if you wonder how you have it set, you can always go back to the share button, back to advanced. And if I decided I didn't want Jody to be able to edit it anymore, I can change her access, or I can just remove her completely. And then I would save the changes to that. And then I can also go back in here and I can turn that sharing off so that no one else is going to be able to see this but myself. So those are the options when you're sharing something. Another thing that's very helpful to you. Anytime you're in one of the Google tools, if you see up in the top right where it says Google Apps Training and Help, if I click on that when I'm in a Google Doc, it's going to give me all kinds of info about Google Docs. If I'm in any of the Google tools, it will give me a help desk, a help menu for that particular Google tool. So let's say I want to learn about an introduction to docs. If I want to learn about creating and working with them, maybe I want to rename a document. If I click on this, it will have a little short video.
It is very easy to rename a document while you are editing it.
That will tell you information about whatever you're trying to accomplish with your Google Doc or whatever Google tool it is you're working with. So that's always a good place to go to look for help, the Google Apps Training and Help. So hopefully this is a good introduction for you to creating and using a Google Doc.